Hi there, you're welcome to today's biology lesson. We're looking at the introduction to biology. The first question to ask yourself is this. Let's ponder on this question. Number one, why is it that a little cute baby will eventually become old and aged? That is growth, and that is going to be answered by biology. Why is it that the human environment, the human at this time, is different from the human at many centuries ago? The human of those centuries, the 10th centuries, 15th centuries ago, and the environment of those human at that time is different from the human of this time and their environment. What has happened to them? There is an advancement in technology. There is an advancement in a whole lot of things which have changed from that time till this time. That is talking about evolution. And then, have you imagined how you came into the world? Your mommy, your daddy contributed their sex cell chromosomes and they gave birth to you. That is reproduction. And now, I have a little questions to put on to some of our fellow that says there is no God, or they known as atheists, or those that say that whether there is God, they don't know that, or if there is no God, they don't know that, but these are known as agnostic. Now, the question is this: how did you came into the world? Your mommy, your daddy produced their sex cell combined together, and you came into the world. Well, that's not a prerogative for today's class, but you need to ponder, to understand. No one just came crashed into the world. Life does not just come into existence. Something is the source of life. Every life has a source. Alright? One of the three major sources of water is rainfall. The ground, if you dig the ground, you dig to a certain point, water will come out. The sea or the water bodies. This means that water also has a source. Life, everything has a source. All we're discussing is biology before the little digression. Now, in biology, we want to look at the meaning of biology. Biology comes from the word bios, which means life, and the word logos, which is the Greek word, which means to study. So we can say biology is the study of life. Biology is the science that studies living organisms. We know that you should know that the universe is made up of the planets, the galaxies, and the stars. The universe itself has the planet, and the planet has one of the planets is the Earth. And Earth is the only planet at this time that supports life. Now, if you look at the planet Earth, the Earth contains life. But meanwhile, the Earth has two major components. And the two major components you're going to find on the planet Earth is matter and energy. Matter and energy. Alright? Now, the three science subjects, they are discussing matter. Notice that chemistry is talking about matter, but it's talking about the behaviors of matter, the characteristics of matter, and then the characteristics or the properties of matter, and the reaction of matter. Number one, the behavior or the reaction of matter, the characteristics or the properties of matter. That's what chemistry is talking about. Then for physics, it's talking about the measurement of matter, physical quantities of matter. That's what physics is talking about. Then biology, that is physics. Then biology is talking about the living matter, the science of life. Hope you follow me. The science of life. Meanwhile, biology is divided into so many branches. But before we say that, life here, or life in biology, is called the living organism. Life in biology is called the living organism. That's what you call it. Well, in your primary school, you were told that anything that has life is living thing. But in biology, we call it living organism. And the living organisms that are on Earth are majorly three. The three major ones is the plant, the animal, and the microscopic organism. the plant, the animal, and the microscopic organism. Now, if you want to talk about the plant, you'll be looking at the botany. If you want to talk about the animal, you'll be looking at the zoology. If you want to talk about the microscopic organism, you'll be looking at the microbiology. Meanwhile, we have a video where we discuss on taxonomy. So if you want to know other aspects of life, the hierarchy of life, the kingdom, division, class, order, family, genus, species, and domain, you want to know about those taxonomy and classification, you can visit our video. You can check out our video on our playlist where we have the topic or the class on taxonomy. But here we just want to introduce biology to you. Number one, biology is the science of life. Number two, we have branches of biology, which is listed for you on the board. And the three major living organisms that we study is plant, animal, and microscopic organisms. Without much further ado, let's go to talk about the branches of biology. We have psychology, which is the study of cell. Histology, which is the study of tissue. Mycology, which is the study of fungi. Phycology, which is the study of algae. Pharmacogenesis, which is the study of medicinal plants. Epidemiology, which is the study of the spread of diseases. Biochemistry, which is the study of the chemistry of biological molecules, the nucleic acid, and DNA, and RNA, and the rest of them. Microbiology, which is the study of microscopic organisms. You see, I wrote the microscopic organisms here. BAFA, it means bacteria, algae, virus, archaea, and protozoa. BAFA. That's what you study in microbiology. Botany, we have told you plant. Zoology, we have told you animal. Parasitology, study of parasite. Taxonomy, study of classification, identification, and naming of living organisms. Biology, study of virus. Paleobotany, study of fossil plants. Pathology, study of diagnosis, cure, and prevention of diseases. Entomology, study of insects. Well, there are other branches of biology you know, but this is what we have for you in this video. Now we have pictures of living organisms, and that's what we'll call it today. The pictures of living organisms. The pictures of living organisms. The pictures of living organisms, which is known as lifestyle, and then Mr. Niger. D. I like to put here C, and C is competition. Okay? Competition. Now, M is for movement, R is for reproduction. And you know what reproduction is? The ability of living organisms to give birth or to give rise to newer species of the same kind. Movement is the ability of locomotion, to be able to move from one point to another. Lifespan, it talks about the life cycle from childbirth to adulthood to reproductive age, and also to the death time of that organism, the life cycle of that organism. Then we talk about the nutrition. Then we talk about the irritability. Then under nutrition, we're talking about the source of the energy. Under nutrition, we're talking about the source of the energy. Yeah? And also we're talking about the metabolism that occurs in those living organisms. Then we have irritability, the ability to feel something. Then we have the growth. Then we have the excretion, the removal of waste metabolic material, growth, and irreversible increase in size. Then we have respiration. Then we have death. Every living organism must die. Then we have competition. So this is all we've got for you in this video. The summary of this video again is that we talk about living organisms. We'll talk about biology and the science of living organisms. And after that, we'll talk about three major living organisms, which is the plant, animal, and microscopic organism. We talked about the branches of biology, which we have on the board, the cytology to the entomology, and we gave a definition of all of them. Now, this is all we've got for you in this video. If you have a question, you can drop it on our comment section below. And if you have a topic that is bothering you in your high school or in your tertiary institution and you need us to teach on that topic, you can drop the topic on the suggestion box below. We will get back to you on that class. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching. See you in our next class. Thank you.